What's up, you all? To share this story with you all out of Florida, but it is about a woman from Tennessee who went to Florida, Miami specifically, to get a BBL surgery. This woman is Erica Russell, 33 years old, and a mother of five. So this actually happened a few years ago, but this is the update regarding the accountability for the doctors involved with that procedure and the outcome with this case. So I want you guys to check this out. And thank you for watching.
Family of a Tennessee mother who lost her life after undergoing a popular plastic surgery procedure in Miami is suing the surgical center and the doctor who performed the operation.
And it's a case the NBC6 investigators have been following for years now. Miriam Masihi has the latest.
33-year-old Erica Russell, a mother of five, left her home in Tennessee in 2021 to travel to Miami for a Brazilian butt lift, or BBL, the plastic surgery procedure that has one of the highest mortality rates.
Like many folks and across the country, come to Florida and seek to have these plastic surgery procedures.
Russell had the popular plastic surgery at Seduction Cosmetic Center on Southwest 8th Street. State records show her surgeon, Dr. John Sampson, entered the operating room at about 6:32 that morning and performed 6 other surgeries before Russell's procedure, which began at about 8:31 in the evening.
By the time he got around to our client after 8:30 at night, he was on his now 7th procedure of the day.
According to her autopsy, Russell died of a fat emboli and internal bleeding after the doctor perforated organs during the liposuction portion of the surgery and then injected fat too deep into her buttocks, hitting the muscle, something that was prohibited by law after studies conducted by the American Society of Plastic Surgeons showed it was the cause of most BBL deaths.
We know that they went across the plane, the muscle plane that they're not supposed to go across, which dramatically increases the risk of exactly what happened here. She effectively bled to death along with having this emboli, that fatty emboli.
Russell's family is now suing Seduction Cosmetic Center and Dr. Sampson, alleging, among other things, that the center should not have let the doctor perform an unsafe number of procedures in a single day, especially since state records had him as the designated physician for the center and not as a surgeon who would be performing BBLs.
Doctor, if you could just tell me, were you pressured to do that many surgeries in one day?
During a medical board hearing in 2022, Dr. Sampson would not answer that question. He ended up accepting a settlement from the state that prohibits him from doing BBLs again.
Frankly, people expect better care in the United States of America in these procedures, and it's care they're just not getting, unfortunately, at a lot of these facilities in Miami-Dade and Broward.
When asked about the lawsuit filed by Russell's family, Dr. Sampson's legal representative told us he was unable to comment on active litigation. A letter his previous attorney sent to the state says the doctor is understandably upset by what happened in this case, that he has performed over 10,000 liposuction procedures and approximately 7,500 BBLs in his practice, and this is the first time he has had any significant complication from either of these procedures, much less a patient death. Representatives for Seduction Cosmetic Center didn't respond when we asked about this lawsuit. According to the Russell family's attorney, they are filing this lawsuit to raise awareness and to try to prevent this from happening to another family, since recovering money is always difficult in these cases because many centers and doctors do not carry malpractice insurance. Miriam Masihi, NBC6 News.
You all heard what the reporter had to say regarding their coverage of this story. This situation happened a few years back. Erica Russell, we're talking about a mother of five out of Nashville, Tennessee, who tragically succumbed to complications post a BBL procedure. So the autopsy of Russell revealed that she died as a result of a fat emboli and internal bleeding caused by organ perforation and illegal deep fat injections during the procedure. Now, if you are not aware, those BBL injections have to be done more superficially, where they inject the fat rather than deep within the butt muscle. That supposedly is leading to a 76% reduction in BBL mortality rates. But as you heard in the newscast here, Dr. Sampson was not authorized. He was not credentialed to actually perform those procedures. However, he had performed roughly 7,500 BBL procedures before. He was not authorized or cleared to do so. And on top of that, he had done roughly 6 to 7 procedures that day. The reason why they have those limitations, and I'm assuming it's because you are one person and you are performing numerous procedures throughout a day, spanning from roughly probably 3 to 4 hours each procedure. And so it could take a toll on your mental clarity. You probably are getting fatigued mentally and physically, and they don't want any type of errors to occur. Also, you heard in this newscast in the story that they did not have any type of malpractice. So to me, it also sounds like they were trying to get as much money as possible. And unfortunately, it was at the expense of Miss Russell losing her life. And so you also heard in the newscast that the family is looking to raise awareness and prevent any type of hiccups in the medical procedures when individuals who choose to undergo cosmetic surgery, specifically a BBL, that they also are not a victim to poor surgical practice at the time of said procedure. So they really want to bring awareness to that matter. So a couple of things that I just want to say is this, you know, we all have choice. And you would think by now, with all of the information, the horror stories that we have heard, that individuals, and I'm not even going to say or assume that people don't have, they don't consider all the potential risks. But my opinion is this: you should probably do your best. And I understand a lot of the physiques that we see, and it could be easy for women who are naturally curvy or they have a certain type of body shape to just say, well, you should just work out. But I am still team, you should do your best to try to achieve the best physique as possible through both diet and exercise. But again, we all have free will and the right to choose how we want to do things with our life, even when it comes down to cosmetic surgery. But when I'm thinking about Erica Russell, a mother to 5 children, and I'm assuming they are all minor children because she was just 33 years old, that you have a lot at stake. And in particular, the fact that you could leave your children without their mother, and they needed their mother. And I'm not saying this as a way to exempt the medical providers or the Dr. Sampson, in the practice from their mistakes. But I am saying that as women, we should really think twice before we consider undergoing a procedure such as a BBL, and really have a conversation about what the potential risks are. And I would also question that, or say to you, if you were to have your first consult and the doctor is to downplay the potential complications, you should definitely, and it's good practice anyway, to seek multiple consults with respect to not just a BBL, but any type of cosmetic procedure, even if it's a required medical procedure for your own health and wellness. Definitely seek another opinion. So, what do you guys think about this story? I definitely think it is very tragic, and it is very, very sad to hear what happened to Miss Russell. And I'm definitely keeping her family as well as her 5 babies in my prayers. So, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. All right. Thank you for watching. Please share the video. Consider subscribing to my channel. Also, follow me over on Rumble as well. Until the next video. Peace.